everyone, this is Miss Siddiqui here. This is SAT Vocabulary Week 5. Let's get started. So, first of all, grab your English composition notebook to take notes. What you'll see are 2 sample sentences, a picture, and I will practice pronouncing the word aloud with you. So you need to do 3 things during this video for each word or each root. You need to write down your guess, you need to copy the definition, and then you need to compose your own original sentence. So, the first word is nonchalant. Julian's nonchalant attitude on the football field made his coach angry. He jogged around and never seemed to be trying. Nathan continued to act nonchalant, even though his heart was beating so loudly that he feared his girlfriend would hear it. Write down your guess for the word nonchalant based on these 2 sentences and the photo, and when you're ready, copy this definition. Pause the video if you need to. Nonchalant means casual, laid back, or unconcerned. Once you've copied this, write your own original sentence using the word, and pause the video if you need to. The next word is loquacious. Edgar is so loquacious that none of his friends ever get a chance to speak. The DJs on 93.9 are so loquacious that I never get bored on the drive to school. Write down your guess for the word loquacious based on these 2 sentences and the picture, and when you're ready, copy this definition. Pause the video if you need to. Write your guess down first. Loquacious means extremely talkative. Now, when you've copied that, write your own original sentence using the word and pause the video if you need to. The next word is despondent. He became despondent after learning that he was rejected from every single college he applied to. His inability to find a job was making him despondent. Based on these 2 sentences and the picture above, write down your guess for the word despondent. Then, when you're ready, copy this definition. Pause the video if you need to write down your guess first. Despondent means hopeless or miserable. So, once you've copied this definition, write your own original sentence using the word despondent. The next word is juxtapose. The American flag has stripes juxtaposed alongside a sea of stars. I juxtaposed a picture of my niece alongside a picture of my cousin in order to decide which child was cuter. Write down your guess for the word juxtapose, then when you're ready, copy this definition and pause the video if you need to. Juxtapose means placing 2 contrasting images or ideas next to each other to compare or to make a point. Try to use the word juxtapose in your own original sentence. Oftentimes you'll hear the phrase juxtaposition of opposites, so placing 2 opposite ideas or images next to each other. So write your own original sentence and pause the video if you need to. The next word is salacious. I don't understand why the salacious series 50 Shades is popular. Kim Kardashian prefers to wear salacious clothes to draw attention to herself. Write down your guess for the word salacious, then copy this definition. Salacious means sexually related or scandalous. So, try to write your own original sentence using the word salacious. Pause the video if you need to. The next word is affluent. My affluent neighbors purchased a Lexus for their kid to drive to school. Even though Facebook creator Mark Zuckerberg is one of the most affluent men in America, he reports that he wears the same outfit every day: sneakers, jeans, and a gray t-shirt. Write down your guess for the word affluent in your notebook. Then, when you're ready, copy this definition. Pause the video if you need to. Affluent means wealthy, prosperous, or rich. Once you've copied this definition, write your own original sentence using the word. Pause the video if you need to. The next word is disheveled. Hector appeared disheveled because his hair was messed up and his pants were ripped. When I got out of bed this morning, my hair was so disheveled that it took me 20 minutes to get it right. Write down your guess for the word disheveled based on the sentences and the context. Pause the video if you need to, and copy this definition when you're ready. Disheveled means sloppy, careless, or messy. Once you've copied this definition, write your own original sentence using the word disheveled. Pause the video if you need to. The next word is gregarious. The gregarious businessman thought he was certainly not the brightest, though he was certainly not the brightest, managed to win contracts because he was so personable. The little boy was gregarious because he was hoping to make friends in his new neighborhood. Write down your guess for the word gregarious in your notebook based on these two sentences and the picture. Copy this definition when you're ready. Gregarious means outgoing, friendly. It's a synonym with amiable and extroverted. So once you've copied this definition, write your own original sentence using the word gregarious. Pause the video if you need to. The two Latin words for this week are graph and scope. So, graph contributes to the words graphic, graphite, and autograph. Scope contributes to the words telescope, microscope, and stethoscope. Based on these words and what you know about them and the picture, write down your guesses for the roots graph and scope. Graph is a root which refers to something to do with writing, so write or written. Scope means seeing or watching. So try to come up with your own word which contains the root graph and write your own original sentence with that word. And then try to come up with your own word that contains the root scope and try to write your own original sentence using that word. Pause the video if you need to. So for the end of this week, you should have 8 words with 2 roots, and for each of those, you should have a guess, a definition, and an original sentence. So go back in the video if you need to. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.